I'm just going to look at this.
Welcome to the Vol Bros, presented by the Ooltewah Club. My name is Evan. This is my brother Ruston. We are two Vol Bros who are actually bros in real life. We are very excited to have you with us this evening. We are broadcasting live from the Ooltewah Club. And I'm going to go ahead and get the elephant in the room announced here. Not the Bama elephant because it's SEC football trivia night. But there's an 8-second delay in this room right now. And so people are looking at us talking, and they're like, why are we not hearing them until just now? Well, we'll make it work. We're good. We are the Vol Bros presented by the Ooltewah Club, and we are very, very excited to be here broadcasting live from the Ooltewah tonight. Appreciate you. I got you. I just turned it off. We had some background music they're playing, so hopefully that's gone now. We're excited for SEC football trivia night. Yeah, everybody's looking at us like, wait, there's an 8-second delay, but that's cool. We would strongly recommend everybody scan the QR code that you see on your screen or go to crowd.live and enter code VolBros, crowd.live. Crowd.live and enter the code VolBros, and that's going to put you in the game. If you do not have a phone, I would strongly recommend getting out your phone and using your phone to play the game, because the phone will be actually immediate. There will be no delay at all on the phone.
For those of you watching online, I have to tell you the 8-second delay is really messing with me. It's going to take me a minute to get used to this because I can hear everybody out there behind me.
So we just heard it in here. While we're waiting on everybody to join, let me tell you what you're going to win if you win tonight. If you win this game tonight, you will get a $50 purchase from our website. Any item on our website that is up to a $50 value, your choice. Now, I happen to have some excellent examples here. We've got the goat hat. We've got the GBO hat. And we are very appreciative of Oak and Twine. They're our merch provider, and they're actually here with us tonight. And so we're very thankful for them. You can find all of those things at thevolbros.com/shop. Thevolbros.com/shop. Now, I understand that maybe everybody playing tonight might not be a Vols fan. I get that, and that's okay. We'll pray for you. But if you do not want something off our website and you win, we will give you a $50 value towards the Ooltewah Club gift shop. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to get cranked up. I hope everybody's joined in. We're going to start up the game here in just a moment, and I do need to let you know the first question will have a 10-second countdown. After that 10-second countdown, no other question will have that countdown. Okay. Our plan is to do a few questions, then we'll take a break and use the restroom. All right, so here we go. The first question's about to show up, so everybody get ready. Yeah, it's about to start. Yeah. First question is about to show up, so everybody get ready.
I had to put earpods in so I could only hear you because the 8-second delay was really messing with me. that's a new animal.
So Pat Dye was the coach of Auburn. 11 people got that. And if anybody joins us late, you can also sign in at any time and join us. Ricky takes a strong lead there in the first question.
If you join late, you can just go to crowd.live and enter the code VolBros, all caps, and join at any time.
All right. So our next question. Here comes our next question. All right. So our next question. Here comes our next question. So the correct answer for this one was Auburn.
For those of you who aren't Auburn fans, Auburn won the SEC in 83, 87, 88, and 89. For those of you who aren't Auburn fans, Auburn won the SEC in 83, 87, 88, and 89.
Bobby jumps up in the lead there. Congratulations to Bobby. He's taking a lead. All right, so here comes the third question. I'm going to be totally honest with you. As Tennessee fans, this one makes me happy. That would be Florida, who had to vacate their 1984 conference title. 9 people got that. That's impressive that 9 people got that right.
Anytime we talk felons, we always end up with Florida, so most people probably guessed.
All right. Our fourth question. All right. Our fourth question. And this is a good one for all us Tennessee fans, located right here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. That was Howard High School. 13 people got that right. That's what I'm talking about. Bobby has maintained his lead. Mr. Osborne coming up behind him there. That's what I'm talking about. Very, very cool. All right, so our fifth question. What was Bear Bryant's last season at Alabama? And the correct answer would be 1982. Had some mixed reviews of that one in the room here. Only 6 people got that one right.
Whether you're playing live or you're playing online, we're going to do 20 questions and then talk about a couple items, and then do 20 more questions, talk about a couple items, and then do a final 10. All
right, so here is our 6th question.
So here's our sixth question.
I can get you one. And the answer there was Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson.
And the answer there was
12 people. 12 people got that right. Bobby is maintaining his lead here. Ricky has moved back up into third place.
Bobby is maintaining his lead here.
All right, and here comes the seventh question.
Seventh question.
Yes, the Vols beat the Miami Hurricanes in the Sugar Bowl, that Sugar Vols that year. It's 14 people got that right. That's what I'm talking about. There's a lot of Vols fans playing right now. And Bobby has maintained his lead. Bobby's on a roll. Bobby's tearing it up right now. All right, so here is our eighth question.
So here is our eighth question.
Yes, wide receiver U for a reason. 10 receivers were drafted from the Vols in the 1980s. Only one person got that right. Wow.
Only one person got that right. Wow.
Mr. Osborne got it. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, that's a channel member right there. We would love for you to join our channel, by the way. You can go to youtube.com /@thevolbros and join our channel. We got a members only live stream coming up this Sunday night, actually, 8:00 p.m. We'd love to have you join us for that too.
Over the last 50 years, Tennessee has had 34 wide receivers drafted, including 11 first rounders. Over the last 50 years,
it's wide receiver U, baby. So here is our ninth question.
So here is our ninth question.
So even though we are the Volbros, you might think that this was a Volbros related question, but it was actually Tommy Hodson of LSU. 6 people got that right. Mr. Osborne's tearing it up. So here's the thing. We're going to do 10 questions from each of the last 5 decades. So this next question is our last question from the 1980s. So here is the last question from the 1980s decade. Now, this is incredibly impressive because it is Herschel Walker. And what is most impressive is he did it in 3 seasons. 3 seasons is all it took. Over 5,000 career rushing yards in 3 seasons. Wow, 15 people got that one right, though. That's good. Bobby gained some ground on Mr. Osborne in that one. All right. So we have now finished the 1980s. The Aquanet hair is behind us now. And so we are going to move on to the 1990s. So here comes our 11th question, the first question of the 1990s decade. All righty, and that was Legion Field in Birmingham, Alabama. Ruston and I were at that game, actually.
Yep.
Legion Field in Birmingham, Alabama. 8 people got that correct.
Again, if you're joining late, you can just type in crowd.live and use the password Volbros and join the game at any time.
If you're joining late, you can just type in crowd.live and use the password. All right, and so Mr. Osborne has still maintained his lead. All right, and if you are ready, here we go with our 12th question. The original SEC expansion, as we would think of it, in that year, it was South Carolina and Arkansas. They split into divisions, the East and West. South Carolina and Arkansas were added. 11 people got that right. That's good. And Mr. Osborne has maintained his lead again. That's what I'm talking about, Mr. Osborne. That's what I'm talking about. All righty. So if you're ready, here comes our 13th question. All right. So if you're ready, here comes our 13th question. It was impossible to have a 1990s trivia question without Steve Spurrier being in there somewhere. So that was definitely Steve Spurrier. 15 people got that one right. That's good. Mr. Osborne still in the lead, tearing it up. All righty. Here comes our 14th question. Here comes our 14th question. As Tennessee fans, we had to include a question in this game about Peyton Manning. 33 school records, 7 SEC records, and 2 NCAA passing records. And when he finished his career, at the time, he was the SEC's all-time passing leader, and he didn't win the Heisman. What a shame. A travesty. 18 people got that one. All right. So here comes our 15th question. All right. Here comes our 15th question. The famous Mike Dubose era of Alabama football. The Mike Shula era may have been the only era that was worse than the Mike Dubose era. Only 7 people got that one. Alrighty. And here comes our 16th question. All right. And as Tennessee fans, we had to have something in here about the stumble and fumble of Clint Sterner, 1998 Arkansas game. We had to have something in here about the stumble and fumble of Clint Sterner, 1998 Arkansas game. Ruston was at that game.
One of the best moments ever was watching Clint Sterner drop that ball.
And here comes our 17th question. 17th question. And here comes our 17th question. 17th question. Okay, if you get this one, you are the bomb, because this was not an easy question. James Johnson of Mississippi State actually led the SEC in rushing yards in 98. If you'll recall, Jamal Lewis only played 5 games that season because he got injured. Kevin Falk was second, and Sean Alexander was third. But Jamal Lewis got injured that year. So Travis Henry was actually the leading rusher for Tennessee in 1998. Only 3 people got that one. Mr. Osborne's maintaining that lead. That's what I'm talking about. Drew climbing up the leaderboard there. Bobby still holding good in second place there. All right. Here comes our 18th question. That also was 10 wide receivers. 10 wide receivers from the 80s, 10 wide receivers from the 90s. Tennessee is wide receiver U. To all the LSU fans out there, you are not wide receiver U. To all the Ohio State fans out there, you are also not wide receiver U. Tennessee is wide receiver U. All right. Here comes our 19th question. Did we just lose our volume? Yeah, that's, yeah. Here comes our 19th question. Here comes our 19th question. As a Tennessee fan, this one pained me to put into the game. However, if you win 5 SEC championships in a decade, that's impressive, no matter what. Mr. Osborne's still in first. He's holding it down in first place. All right. We have one more question from the 1990s. One more question from the 1990s. Here's our 20th question. All right. Of course, we had to include this since we're Vols fans. That was Tennessee and the very first BCS champions against Florida State. We had to include that. We had to include that. And everybody ate Tostitos after it. Only 12 people got that. Wow. Mr. Osborne got it. We knew he'd get it. That's what I'm talking about. Bobby's doing extremely well. Drew is doing extremely well. Audrey said, I just couldn't click on Florida. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So let's move on to the 2000s. We're going to move on to the 2000s now. Here comes our first question of the decade of the 2000s. And yes, you guessed it. The head coach that won 2 titles with 2 different teams in the 2000s was Nick Saban, LSU and Alabama. Yeah, everybody knew that one. 20 people got that one. 20 people got that one. Mr. Osborne's tearing it up. All right. Here comes our 22nd question. This was major controversy when it happened. Major controversy. But it was Auburn who got left out. Undefeated season, did not make it to the BCS National Championship game. 12 people got that one. 12 people remembered that one. Ooh, it's only 50 points separating the top 2 right now. Only 50 points. This is getting close. Very close. All right, so here is our 23rd question. Now, you can't have an SEC trivia night and talk about the 2000s without talking about Tim Tebow. He was definitely the answer there. 18 people got that right. Hey, welcome. You can join us for trivia. Go to crowd.live and enter the code VolBros and play some trivia with us. How about that?
This is the one positive question we had about Florida in the deck. If we end up in a tie, we've got a very special tiebreaker for the end of the night.
All right, so question number 24. First of all, can we just appreciate the quality of running backs that the SEC had in 2007? Darren McFadden from Arkansas. Special talent.
Well, and what's crazy is they didn't just have him; they had him and Felix Jones at the exact same time.
Mm-hmm. Drew, we got a new leader on top of the leaderboard here. Drew is up by 7 points right now. That's what I'm talking about, Drew. All right, here comes the 25th question, the halfway mark, 25th question. Once again, we had to have something on there about Tennessee beating Florida. And so if you recall, in 2003, Casey Clausen threw a Hail Mary to Mr. James Banks in the end zone going into halftime. Ooh, only 4 people got that right. Only 4 people. Side note, how incredible was it that these were only 4 of 9 incredible wide receivers on Tennessee's team in 2003? Hey, Mr. Osborne's retaking the lead now. That's what I'm talking about, Mr. Osborne. All right, so here comes our 26th question. This actually may be my favorite question in the entire game because it is fascinating to me that even though they lost to Arkansas and Kentucky, LSU still made it to the national championship game with 2 losses. Pretty incredible. Pretty incredible. We got a tight one here. Less than 100 points separate the top 3 people. All right. Here comes question number 27. If you'll recall, James Wilhoit missed an extra point, but he had an opportunity to kick a game-winning field goal just a couple minutes later. And the famous redemption call happened right then. Beautiful moment in Tennessee football history. Oh, Drew got that one, taking over the lead there. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so here comes question number 28. So this one is fascinating. It was 2007. And then he went on the famous dynasty run starting the very next year. 8 people got that. That was good. Oh, that's back-to-back questions that Drew got, separating himself there a little bit. All right, so here comes question number 29. And yes, this actually was in the 2000s decade. Seems like it would have been before that, but it wasn't. It was in the 2004 NFL draft. Oh, nobody at the top of the leaderboard got that one. Someone using our name got it, though. All right, so we have one question left in the decade of the 2000s. So here comes question number 30. Now, I gave you a hint actually earlier on when we were talking about this, because on the James Banks question, Casey Clausen is the one who threw the touchdown pass. So that was definitely Casey Clausen. Shout out Brent Schaefer on that question. Did you see him as an option there?
In the realm of Tennessee quarterbacks that no one ever talks about or remembers, Brent Schaefer's got to be number one on that list. Tennessee quarterbacks that no one ever talks about or remembers, Brent Schaefer's got to be number one on that list.
Well, we wanted to let everybody know one thing, because we are here at the Ooltewah Club, October the 11th from 10 o'clock until 4 o'clock p.m. The Fall Festival here at the Ooltewah Club will be open to the public. Check out the Facebook event. We love the Ooltewah Club. They're awesome to us. And so we wanted everybody to know about that. They are such good partners with us. We really appreciate them.
Fantastic, family-friendly place. Make sure you stop by, take a tour, check it out. You will not be disappointed.
So here comes the 31st question. This will be the first question of the 2010s. Now, as Tennessee fans, this was not a fun decade for us, so it was difficult to come up with questions about Tennessee in this decade.
We could just ask a bunch of questions about dysfunctional coaches.
There you go.
Would fill up 10 questions easily.
There you go.
We could just ask a bunch of questions about dysfunctional coaches.
All right, so here comes question number 31. Question number 31. Now, this was a big deal because SEC Network formed approximately the exact same time, and so just a couple years after this, but they actually joined in 2012. SEC Network formed in 2014. Also the same year, Missouri, I think, went to the SEC championship game, 2014. 9 people got that. That's impressive. That was impressive. Drew. Oh, we got a new person in third. Bubba. Good job, Bubba. Climbing that leaderboard. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm really hoping for a tie because I really want to use our Florida tiebreaker.
All right. Here comes question number 32. Question number 32. And I mean, let's be real. We couldn't have a decade, of the 2000s or 2010s without mentioning the kick six. Maybe the most famous play of that entire decade was the kick six. That was Chris Davis. Chris Davis is the person who. Darrell Reese was just a name I made up. That wasn't even a real person.
There should be more fake people in multiple choice questions.
I agree, total. I also made up Brent Perry. That wasn't a real person. Oh, Bubba's in second now. Bubba is tearing it up, man. Climbing that leaderboard. All right. Bubba's sitting right over here. That's what I'm talking about, Bubba. Tearing it up, man. All right. All right, here comes question number 33. Now, this takes a dedicated Tennessee fan to know the answer to this one, because Josh Dobbs was originally committed to Arizona State. He was originally committed to Arizona State and flipped to Tennessee the night before signing day. And we got the famous video of Butch Jones and them celebrating in the hallway outside the coach's office. Uh-oh, Drew missed that one, but Bubba got it. And Bobby got it too. Ricky got it too. Ricky's climbing back up there. All right, so here comes question number 34. Question number 34. Now, this was a tough one, especially in 10-second timer. That's a tough one, but it was 4.
Cam Newton, Johnny Football, Derrick Henry, and Joe Burrow.
Ten people got that. That's impressive, actually. 10 people got that.
I don't know that I could have answered that on my own. I would have had to sit and really think through that. I probably would have forgotten Johnny Football.
So Drew missed that one. Bubba got it, and Bobby got it. So they're climbing back up in there. It's getting tight up at the top. It's getting close. All right, here comes question number 35. Question number 35. So Audrey asked, who made up these questions? ChatGPT helped me out a little bit, but I did a lot of them. I was proud of myself for some of them. The answer to that was 6. Yeah, unfortunately, Bama dominated that era.
Oh, I was muted.
Yeah.
So national championships from 2010 to 2019: Auburn, Alabama, 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 and LSU.
All right, so we had a whole bunch of people just join us online. If you just joined us, you can still play and join along in the end of it here. Go to crowd.live and enter the code VolBros. Just open up a web browser, go to crowd.live and enter the code VolBros. All right, here comes question number 36. We are in the 2010s decade. We started in the 80s. We're up to the 2010s now. So here comes question number 36. Now, we all know that Coach Orgeron won the national championship in 2019. So what year did he become the head coach? It was actually 2016. Les Miles did not finish the season that year, and Ed Orgeron took over mid-year.
Ed Orgeron got famous for telling kids not to go to class at Tennessee so they could follow him to Southern Cal. And then years later, he got even more famous when he found out his buyout was $17 million and said, "You tell me what door you want me to walk out of."
So Drew and Bubba both missed that one, but Bobby got it. So it's getting tied at the top. We only got less than 200 points separating the top three. All right, so here comes question number 37. Question number 37. Some people were probably wondering why, as a Tennessee show, we didn't have a question about Eric Berry in the 2000s decade. Well, because we had to wait till the 2010s to make sure we got him on there. He was drafted 5th overall by the Kansas City Chiefs. Ooh, 19 people got that one. That's a good one. Yeah. Oh, Drew's at the lead. Drew has claimed the lead. So I'm talking about Drew. All right, so here comes, my son wanted me to say, Dad, look at number 7. So apparently my son's in 7th place behind me back here. Don't worry, he can't see the answers. So here comes question number 38. Question number 38. Here comes question number 38. Question number 38. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think people would pick this person. But this was actually Aaron Murray. Actually, 5 people got it right. Yeah, most people didn't pick Aaron because it's surprising. Drew, Bubba, and Ricky all got it right. Drew has a 1-point lead. He is clinging to a 1-point lead. All right, so here comes question number 39. Question number 39. There's 50 total. Here comes question number 39. Here comes question number 39. Oh, the famous Dobbs nail boot. Everybody should get this one. Everybody should get this one. Even if you're not a Tennessee fan, everybody should get this one. 15 people got it right. 15 people got it right. I'm sure Georgia fans also got it right.
If you're not a Tennessee fan, you probably don't know that play was not actually for Jawan Jennings, and it was supposed to go to Josh Smith. And in the huddle, Jawan looked at everybody and said, "Get out of the way, I'm getting it."
All right, so here comes question number 40. Now, this is a really good question because all 4 of these dudes are incredible receivers, one of whom is a Heisman winner. But the answer was actually Jamar Chase in 2019 at LSU with Joe Burrow as quarterback. Oh, Bobby made up some ground on Drew and Bubba there. All right, so we have 10 questions left. We're now moving into the 2020s. So this will be from the years 2020 to 2025. All right, and here comes question number 41. All right, so the correct answer was 3.
And that would be Devontae Smith, Bryce Young, and Jaden Daniels.
All right, so here comes question number 42. Question number 42. Once again, as Tennessee fans, we had to have this one on there. Josh Heupel's first year was 2021. So this will be Heupel's 5th season. He actually just signed a contract extension yesterday, extending him through 2030. And today, Tennessee gave Rick Barnes a lifetime contract, and Tristan Keys flipped to Tennessee. So it's been a big day for Vol Nation.
Kudos to Rick Barnes' agent for figuring out how to get him a lifetime contract. I'm still waiting on my agent to figure that one out.
Amen. So Drew has taken the lead. Drew has taken the lead. He's now 8 points ahead of Bubba. It is very close at the top of the leaderboard. We have just a few questions left here. So here comes question number 43. Question number 43. So we had to have this question on there too, because this was Georgia and Tennessee. That Georgia was number 1 in the AP poll. Tennessee was number 1 in the college football playoff rankings. That was actually the week of our very first episode of the Vol Bros ever. Now we're coming up on our 250th episode. So it's been a lot of fun. A lot of fun over these last 250 episodes. I think September the 7th will be our 250th episode. Uh-oh, Drew and Bubba both missed that one, but Bobby got it. All right, so here comes question number 44. Question number 44. And of course, as Tennessee fans, we had to include this on there. Tennessee has the most tackles for loss in the SEC. All the Tim Banks haters can read that question and weep.
It is a pretty amazing number, though, for them to have in the last 4.5 years, 381 tackles for loss. That's pretty incredible.
Bubba has now regained the lead. That's what I'm talking about, Bubba. All right, so we have 6 questions left. Let's see if he can keep that lead going. Here comes question number 45. Question number 45. This one was the funniest question on the whole game. It was Ole Miss.
The lane train apparently has multiple stops because since 2021, when the portal started, 67 players have left Ole Miss.
Or gone to Ole Miss.
Or
Yeah.
Which is just an unbelievable number.
Yeah. So 67 people have transferred to Ole Miss, and since 2021, when the NCAA,
which also means 67 left because you got to have 67 available.
So they it's I can't remember what I was going to say. All right, question number 46.
67 is a big number.
Yep. And of course, we had to honor Mike Leach as we talk about SEC football. His passing recently was obviously sent shockwaves through the SEC. He was the Pirate. And I hope everybody understands the Mr. Candy Corn reference there. His famous interview after a game about candy corn inspired that answer.
The greatest sound bites in the history of college football were when the media realized they could ask Mike Leach literally anything in a press conference, and he would just wax poetically for the next 20 minutes.
So we actually have a tie at the top now, 1895 apiece between Drew and Bubba. They got 4 questions left. All right, so here comes question number 47. Question number 47. The very fact that you could be a trivia question talking about how many national championships you won in a decade is pretty impressive. He won 7.
1 at LSU and 6 at Alabama.
Yep. So the reason that Nick was included in this particular decade was because he retired in this decade. So all total, he won 7. All right, so we got 3 questions left. Here comes question number 48. All right, so we got 3 questions left. Here comes question number 48. So every Tennessee fan needs to get this one right. Opening play of the game. Jalen Wright takes it to the house. Jalen Wright took it to the house. Opening play of the game.
137 decibels. Every Apple Watch in the place was going insane. 137 decibels. Every Apple Watch in the place was going insane.
All right, so Drew is maintaining a narrow lead here. 2 questions remaining. Here comes question number 49. Question number 49. 2 questions remaining. Here comes question number 49. Now, this question actually totally resides in the 2020s decade because both of them happened in the 2020s. You want to say that?
Back to back in 21 and 22. and nothing since.
All right, so we have 14 people got that. Oh, Bubba, you got to get this one, man. Like right at the first of it.
Yep,
Bubba's
Drew just took a commanding lead.
Yeah. Like. Essentially, if Drew gets this question right, he will win the game. He has to miss it, and Bubba has to get it extremely fast in order for Bubba to have a chance. All right, so here comes question number 50. The last question. Question number 50. Here comes question number 50. The last question. So this question just happened, 5 days ago?
Yep.
5 days ago. That was Iowa State. They beat Kansas State. So let's see our results here. $16 people got it right.
Was Bubba one of those 16?
Mr. Osborne, third place. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, Bubba, silver medal.
First loser.
Drew. So I wonder if that's Drew Bedard. I wonder if that's who that is. So Drew, if you are in the house with us, come see us after it. If you are playing on, Drew's right here. Are you Drew? That's what I'm talking about, Drew.
You're fighting the dude literally right next to you.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, we're going to get you your prize here in just a second.
Drew was in the house, beat everybody in attendance and everybody online.
Yep. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Well, we appreciate everybody joining us this evening. As always, we appreciate the Ooltewah Club. They are fantastic. Do want to let everybody know we have a college football pick'em challenge happening right now. You can sign up by tomorrow at 3:00 p.m. We pick the 10 best games every week all across the country, and we'd love to have you join us for that. We so appreciate all of you joining us this evening. Normally, VFL in Texas said he finished 6th. Hey, not bad, buddy. Not bad at all. Backflip Spaghetti said, congrats, Drew. Audrey said, are there extra credit questions? Just so everybody knows, we are normally live Thursdays and Sundays at 9:00 p.m. We did a little bit different tonight for the trivia night, but normally we're live Thursdays and Sundays at 9 p.m. Thursdays, we do our preview show. Ruston is predicting a 31-10 victory for Tennessee this weekend.
Yep.
I'm predicting a 31-13 victory for Tennessee this weekend. Audrey, I'm glad it was fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Backflip Spaghetti said the timer needs to be adjusted for longer questions. I totally understand.
It just makes you be a thinker.
We hope everybody has a great evening. We hope you join us Sunday night at 9:00 p.m. on YouTube, X, and Facebook as we recap Tennessee's game against Syracuse this Saturday. But we are very excited to see everybody very, very soon. We love interacting with people in the comments, and if you join us for a regular show, you'll get to see just how much we do that. So we hope everybody has a great, great evening. Go Vols, baby, and we will see you all very, very soon.